Everybody. Ralph Havens here, and good morning. I hope it's a great Saturday starting for you. Still snowy up here in Bellingham, Washington, and I've been using something really cool, and I want to just tell you about it because it's a way to get things done and to make decisions and have answers to questions that you might have to the universe or to God. And so I'm going to just tell you about what I've been using, and because it's really cool, it can get results really fast. So, a lot of times what we do is what I've been doing in the past is, ask a lot of questions of God and the universe, and like, how do I do this? And especially about like, business stuff, or how do you do this to get ahead in the world or to make things happen, especially if you're an entrepreneur. You're always like trying to figure out that game. And so what I've been doing instead is really cool, is what's called living the question. And at least it's been called that by a few people that I've studied with over the years. And the idea is, and you can try it if you like, the idea is to ask your question and then don't look for the answer, and just sit with it and see what happens inside you. And you might start to like notice stuff that's happening inside you. And there's a real power to that, And it's kind of funny. You can get distracted because it doesn't seem like you're doing anything. But when you do that, the next version of that question can come up, something more clarifying, something more like, oh, this is it. So like, if you have a certain thing, like let's just take money. Money's a very cool way to go into the spiritual world. Money's about where you live and what you drive and how much time off you have and how you get to spend your time, and if you get to travel. And money's about a lot of stuff. And so it's a really cool way to go deep into your heart of what you really want and why you want it. And so when you think of like, what you want, and you have a question like, how do I get this? What might come up is stuff that comes up kind of similar to what I've had come up, is like, oh, I really, what would it be like to have that kind of income and have fun and play? Because I realized, the biggest thing for me is my lifestyle. So I love just going to the co-op and buying food with Jen and the boys, and coming home and making good food and hanging out. And I love just hanging around the house. And I love just going and running on the trails right next to our house. And I love going to our favorite burger place and having a burger and a cider. And I love just having friends over. And I love just, so it's like, then the question can become something like, how do I get that? How would I do that? And then instead of looking for answers, you can go inside and just hang out. And it's kind of interesting. It's a very specific way to do that. Very specific. It's counterintuitive to what you would think. But if you can sit with it, you might come up with some really cool things. And so what has been coming to me for the past few weeks, maybe even the past few months, is the next level of what I'm going to be doing. And I'm calling it, so far, it'll probably change, who knows what the name will be, but a True Healing Self-Mastery and Activation Program. And so I'm going to be playing with that. And I already sent a friend of mine a little message, because he's going to be involved with this, I'm pretty sure. And another person that I haven't told yet, I think, is going to be involved with this. And it's going to be really cool. And the cool thing for me is it gets to let me more and more just do what I love to do with the people I love to do it with, and hang out with my family and play like I like to play. So try that if you like. It's a really cool way that I like to do it, is to just ask the question, but then don't look for the answer. And then just hang out inside of your body and notice what you notice. And so let me know if this is useful, if you like it. It's actually really profound for me. And it might be simple where you go, oh, yeah, I know that. But there's a way to do this in a very precise, powerful way. So try that. Let me know what you think. And I am going to head downstairs. All right, everybody, let's get out there and live. Let's really live.